Hi guys, this is Jeff at Slavens Racing. This video is about how to install a Super B battery. So first of all, let's just talk about the Super Bs for a minute. So this is a Super B. These are made in the Netherlands in Europe. And it's a very high quality battery. It's probably the best battery out there right at the moment. It's a lithium iron phosphate. I know the stock one is a lithium. I'm not sure what type of lithium it is. Lithium ion it says. So I don't know diddly about batteries. I don't want to know about batteries. All I want to know is when I push that button that it works. And so we brought in this brand. We're one of the very few online retailers in the world right now that are carrying these. And we brought them in because the factory teams are using them. The KTM, Husqvarna, GasGas, bunch of the Japanese teams are using them. The teams that are really going for it are the GNCC teams and hare scrambles where they're having dead engine starts. And so when they hit that button, they want the bike to start as quickly as possible. That can be the difference between getting a whole shot or not. And it's a very expensive battery. I think this battery it's in the $300 range, maybe $350, I'm not positive. The prices are on our website, slavensracing.com. It's easy to find things there. You can use the search bar and type in Super B, or you can type in batteries, or you can go to the electrical category and then type on, or click on batteries. But we've got them in stock. The problem with them is they don't make a bunch of different sizes, and so this battery doesn't fit exactly like it should. All right, so to install the battery, I looked in the owner's manual. It says remove the seat, which I already did, remove the tank, that's already gone. And then to start working in this area. So I'm going to set this battery down so I don't drop it. All right, so to remove it, you want to remove, I've already removed the cables, but you remove the negative first always whenever you're working on your bike. And then remove the positive. Then this is the starter solenoid right here, and it just comes off, slides off of these two posts. Push that forward. Then back here, there's a bolt right down in here. You just remove that with a 8mm socket or T-handle. And then that allows this whole thing to lift up. Now this front part, it kind of is in a little slot there, and you might have to jerk on it some to get it out. It comes up. And this kind of, when you take this bolt out, it lets this whole tray lift up. Oh, I should stop. I kind of missed one of the points here. This is a KTM 23 KTM 300XC. So this is the new style chassis that's used on the XC, XCF, SX, and SXF models, and then the similar Husqvarna models. And then on the GasGas, this chassis style and battery mounting is only on the factory edition 250 and 454 strokes. All the other GasGases have the previous year type battery box, which I'm going to go over that in a minute as well. All right, so you can see this battery lays on its side, which is different for this year. And all right, so you can just bring this up. I don't even know for sure if you have to take this bolt out back here. I did because that's what it said to do. But this thing has got a lot of flex to it. But either way, you can pull out the battery then. And then the Super B. Needs to go into this case. Well, that's the problem. The battery is about, I don't know, 3mm, 2mm too wide this way. And let me grab the other battery real quick. So front to back, the stock battery is actually wider. And top to bottom, the stock battery might be like a millimeter taller. So the only real issue is this dimension right here, the width. Okay, well, there's two problems that you're going to have to address in order to put it in. You have to take something like a box cutter or a hacksaw or whatever kind of cutting tool you have, and you have to cut a triangle out of here, out of at least one side, maybe both. And then the bigger pain in the butt, set this battery down, is there's a tray here and it's got a lip around it. So you're gonna have to cut that lip off of one side so that battery can sit into there. And other than that, that's really about all you're gonna have to do to put the battery in. Now, the reason the factories are using these is on those dead engine starts. You know, they claim that this battery starts the bike quicker. And I'm sure it's not by much, a second, maybe even a half a second, but you know, that's a big deal out there. So anyhow, I'll show you what it looks like on the other models of bikes. So hopefully guys, that will give you what you need. You know, obviously after you make your cuts and get the battery in, put the solenoid back on, put the bolt back in, and then bolt down the terminals. None of this other stuff back here has to be removed. This is the regulator rectifier. It can stay in position, and this little relay can stay there. So you basically just have to kind of do some hacking on this box to get it in. Not a big deal, not exactly what I want to do. I'm not going to show you, I'm not going to do that on this box because this is a brand new bike. This is my bike, it's brand new. I haven't even ridden it yet. The stock battery works fine for what I do. I'm a trail rider, I'm not a racer. So I'm not going to, you know, pack this up and put in a battery that I don't really feel like I need for what I do. All right, guys, let's see here. So over here is a new Husky. I mean, this is a brand new bike, but I believe it's a 22 TE300. And it's got the same battery box system as the KTM does, the previous year KTMs. So I'm gonna move over to a bike that I've got on the other side of the room over here. Grab this battery. And this is the battery location right there, the battery box. All right, and this Super B will fit in there. All right, so in order to get to this battery, you just remove the seat. You don't have to remove the tank. Then there's a bolt right there. All right, if I can, I'm doing this by myself, guys, so hold on just a second here while I stick this in here. Okay, sorry about all that jiggling there, but I didn't really want to reset up the tripod and all that. All right, so you can see that it does go in. Push it down as much as you can. But the only issue I can see is this piece here. The bolt hole doesn't quite want to line up. You can see it's just a little bit off there. You might be able to get it in there, but you might also need to take like a porting tool, a Dremel, a rat tail file or something to make that hole a little ovaled to get that in there. You know, to be honest, that bolt doesn't really even need to be there because this pad right here, the bottom of the seat pushes on this pad. And so that's going to keep the battery in position no matter what. It's not going to go anywhere. So this is a 20 KTM 300 XCW, and I believe they've got the same battery box from 17 through 23 on the XCW models. The 450s and 500s the same way. But if you have this style battery box, it will fit and it'll be much easier to install than on the new bike. So I hope this helps you out a little bit, guys. I know a bunch of jiggling in this video, sorry, but sometimes I just got to get the job done, and I don't have time to wait for my wife to come down and help me, and she's busy with her own stuff. So anyhow, I think that's all I need to tell you about the Super B. I have not used the Super B. I cannot vouch for them as being what they're claimed to be. All I know is that the factory teams are using them. That speaks volumes to me. And it's a good quality European product It is heavier than the stock battery. The stock battery weighs just a hair over a pound, and this one weighs right at 2 pounds. So you're going to gain, you know, just under a pound putting this in. All right, guys, that's all for now. If you would, please like us on Instagram or Facebook and subscribe to us on YouTube. And I hope to see you on the trails soon here in Colorado or somewhere else around the country. Get out for some throttle therapy. That's all for now.